man. Keep this light, you hear me? One of these motherfucking days. Nah, for real, nigga. Post it, nigga, what you want, nigga. It's all me. Let go.
Look how the game fucked up, the street done changed on you. Past relationship crash, she put the blame on you. Still put my pride to the side, I ain't changed on you. Nigga won't front you to shake back, came with the game, don't it? I feel this music in my soul, I ain't a child though. They love to see you down, hate to see a nigga smile though. It's cool, I be alright, don't hit me up whenever my style blow. New pack came in the mail, we pouring up straight out the bottle. Forever locked in, no big Bryson ain't gon' switch on me. We bound in 100 blood, got love for all my crib homies. Ain't that a bitch, these niggas sweet? Make you want tweet, don't it? Youngest nigga in the pack, get at your big homie. It's overstood, it's all good, it ain't no understatement. Just ran through that with Didi, he say I'm good, bitch, I ain't complaining. My nigga fighting 3 bodies, fuck, I ain't smiling for. Blood say he was coming home August, that was a while ago. Tell me stop, I still blow, my tolerance is real low. One for the studio, I would've whacked the nigga on the pole, but I didn't and I ain't, nigga. If I did, I wouldn't tell you, cause I can't, nigga.
God,
oh, God.
It posted, nigga. Fuck you, nigga, mean, nigga. Try to tell you, nigga, man. It new Dallas shit, man. Nah, for real. Free the real, keep the fake, nigga. God gon' wipe your tears, nigga. On my mom. Up, nigga. Ain't gon' never stop hustling, nigga. Ain't gon' never stop grinding, nigga. No cap.
Let go. Nigga ain't never seen a UFO. Or a hoe that ain't gon' go. Gotta stay above the float. Now I'm lying, here you go. Hang yourself, here go the road. I'm from the street, we play for keeps, you know my quote.
On blood, nigga.
And who the fuck made you an OG cause you 25?
What?
I know a nigga 25 and he ain't never slide. My nigga boxed, he gotta watch this from the curbside. KD got hit up the next week, just seen this girl live.
RP Star, nigga. You know what I mean? This shit real life, nigga. Gon' get this shit from me every time, nigga. Ain't gon' have to cry no more, nigga. Mitch, we got us one, baby. No cap, nigga, every time, nigga. Don't hate it now, man. Keep this light, you hear me?
Poetry lives and breathes, it sings and sighs. In virtual spaces, new voices rise. The Poetry Life League, a celebration of words and powerful expression. Poets from all corners answer the call. They step into the spotlight, voices their weapon. The energy is electric, anticipation palpable. The journey to be crowned Poetry Life Champion begins. Each poet, a universe unto themselves. Their words paint vivid pictures, evoke laughter and tears. The quiet introspection of haiku, the rhythmic cadence of spoken word, each performance, a window into the soul. The online competition is intense yet incredibly supportive. Each round presents unique challenges and new opportunities to shine. Poets pour their hearts out, bearing their souls to the world. Judges offer critiques and encouragement. The virtual audience fuels the poet's fire. Every word a step closer to the championship. The Poetry Life League is more than just a competition, it's a vibrant poetry community. Lifelong friendships are forged. The power of poetry transcends the stage. It spills into the streets, into the hearts of those who listen.
Yeah. Y'all already know what it is. It's TK the Poet. You already know it, so you ain't got to quote it. And if I spoke it, you already know what that means. Yeah, I wrote it. Yeah, we here again, man. We have a true poet that's... Look, I can't even just say what I was going to say without saying his name. A true poet. Hey, we got a true poet up in the building, man. Hey, I'll try... Look, I wasn't even trying to do that, man. I'm just trying to say we have a true poet coming up here, but his name is True Poet, man. Shout out to him. But we're gonna get into this poetry. We're gonna talk about Poetry Life League. It's starting up in July. Hey, y'all see the merch, Poetry Life League. Get your merch. Hey, the website is coming up real soon. Hey, we got a lot of exciting, poetry that's finna kick off. So y'all stay tuned and support the Poetry Life. Hey, if it ain't Poetry Life, then it ain't poetry. That's how we gonna cut it. So I'm gonna bring up my guest for the night, True Poet, True Poet, True Poet in the building.
Yeah. What up,
What's
TK?
going on, man? What's going on, man? Man, tell the
Hey,
people who
man.
you are and where you from and what you do.
Hey, man, it's True Poet out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Man, I live, breathe poetry, like, for real. Like, that's me. But man, when I say I'm on a mission, I'm on a mission. Like, with this poetry lifestyle, I'm on a mission. I got books, I got albums.
Okay.
I got my latest book. One of my, I love it, and not just because I wrote it. But it's called Writing Through the Pain, and it's available on Amazon and all that. But yeah, albums on all streaming platforms. Just look up True Poet. I do a lot though, man. I do a lot. I really do. I really do. And
Yeah,
that's just the professional. I mean, that's just the fun side of me.
look, look, no doubt. But let's talk about your book real quick. Writing Through the Pain.
Yeah,
That's a powerful, powerful title. How did you
yeah.
come up with that?
From a powerful moment. It was just me, like, and it was a realistic book because it was just me. Right about a point in my life to where I just, just had a divorce. Now I got to get
Mhm.
personal, as a
Mm.
so it's a real personal book to me, and like it was just based off of me going through a tough time in life to where I was going through this downfall with my wife at the time, and I needed my outlet. And my best outlet is something that I already do. So poetry, like that's why poetry is so special because it can bring you out of times to when you down,
Mhm.
or it gives you that outlet. It gives you, or gives you fuel. You know what I mean? It is definitely a muse, but yeah. So that's based off what that book is about.
But you know what? A lot of people feel like men, especially black men, don't go through pain. Like, women think that we supposed to be this hard machine with no feelings, no emotions, and we just got to take everything that comes with us and show no feelings, no emotion. Like, so when you talking about writing through the pain, like, I get it, I understand.
Yeah. And that's the thing, man. Like I'm a Pisces, so they call us
Okay.
sensitive anyway. So I don't even care. So that's why I'm so in touch and in tune with my feelings, I guess. But no, I don't mind. I don't mind it at all. Like I mean, poetry ain't just for the sensitive. It ain't just poetry is a different animal. It's a different beast. Especially when you talk about slam poetry, it's like poetry on steroids. So it ain't your average poetry.
Look, so since you mentioned the slam, like, you remember your first time going on stage slamming?
Oh, for sure, for sure,
Like,
for
what
sure.
was your thoughts? What was going through in your head when you had to stand there? Like, okay, I'm finna get in this poetry slam and see what I got. What was going through your head?
Um, how do you compare to these other people? Like, this is my first time ever doing it, and I always knew I was always competitive and always talented. But it's like you don't know poetry slam. You don't like
Hmm.
poetry slam is an art. You have to
Right,
grow to
right.
learn it. You have to grow, like go through it to grow through it,
Mm-hmm.
and
I like that.
luckily I lost.
Mm,
Luckily, I lost. And it wasn't even based off of skill or nothing. Like I lost because I was supposed to.
mm.
You know what I mean? Because that fed me. That fed me. Because then after that, I went on like murderous times. Like I
Mhm.
get it now. Like it was a learning experience. I get
Mhm.
it now. And ever since then, bro, like just slam after slam after slam. I love the art of it. I love the art.
So you're a real dope poet. Like I tell you, last time a
Much love,
couple shows
appreciate it.
you was on on the podcast show. I'm like, I didn't turn into a fan. So like when you have a certain type of skill, that's hard to find. That your cadence, your flow, your delivery, especially your storytelling at the same time, and how you intricate, double and triple entendres. Like you have like a total package. So when you going through these poetry slams, do you feel like you look at the channel like, I got this easy, or do you
Um,
feel like it's gonna be a battle?
No, I never downplay anybody when I'm going into a slam, and the reason because I used to do that, and it'll humble you real quickly. Because I've been in slams where like it's this a guy who looked like he's gothic and just got piercings everywhere,
Mhm.
and one of the best poets I've ever heard in my life. Very, I mean, just a great writer. And it's this nerd looking poet, you know what I'm saying? Glasses and fire pens, storytelling amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So you can't judge a book by its cover at all when it
No,
comes
that's
to
a fact.
slamming. But it's just no, you got to take everybody at face and take them serious.
So, which one was your hardest stage? You jumping on the stage for the first time, or your first poetry slam? Which one was the hardest for you?
Probably a final stage at Southern Fried.
Mm,
For those who don't know what Southern Fried is, it's the largest poetry competition in the United States or
okay.
whatever. And you got to go through preliminaries to make it to final stage.
Mm,
And I made it through preliminaries, got to final stage. The hardest thing about final stage is overcoming a crowd that's already attached to winners, the people
right.
that's already been there, the people that's
Mm,
established a name, and you can't play with it your first time being up on that stage. Like you gotta be amazing so you can establish your own name. But you guys also be cognizant of the crowd that's there, and with
mhm.
your material that you use. So is that and that's the whole challenge of it. You're not like my first time. I'm going up there, no strategy. It's just what I got.
Right.
With final stage, that's preparation, that's planning,
Hmm.
that's
Right.
strategic. You know what I'm saying? All the strategy that you're putting together for that moment. Um, so that's much more. I feel like that's way harder because it's so strategic.
Mm. Man, look, that is a high state. So, what is the feeling like when you won? Like when you finally like, okay, they gave me the first place. Your first time winning. Let's say your first time winning first place. What
Yeah.
was that feeling like?
My first time winning first place was a year after I lost for and I ended up getting second place. And it's validating. But it's like it's validating because I'm the best here. Like I'm the best here. And I got to experience that while I was young.
Hmm.
So I also got to go through trials as well. Like winning is cool, but losing is so much better. Oh,
Mm.
it humbles you. Oh, it's like,
Right.
oh, okay, I got to get in the lab. Oh,
Right.
it's somebody out here think they better than me. I got
Right.
to get in the lab. So, but it's also it's just bro, because then you like experience like what can I do better? Because it's never your opponent. It's about you. It's like
Right.
what can I do better now? All right, like and so it grows you like more man. Every time I lose, I grow.
So, have you ever read the room wrong? Picked the wrong poem for the wrong
Oh,
room?
oh yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. I mean, if you a performer and you get booked a lot, you're bound to read the room the wrong way.
Hmm.
At least a couple of times. Because part of it is I want to do what I want to do no matter what the
Right.
audience think. Like I'm
Hmm.
really showcasing some stuff that I'm trying to do. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like I'm trying to put on this show for me. Like I'm trying to figure out what this poem would do in a certain type of crowd. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So it's really playing a game at the same time, but also like if you don't like it, whatever.
Right. Right.
All right, cool. I got paid either way.
No, for real. But see, look, Ice Cube was on Twitter one day. He had a space, and he was talking. He was saying real stuff that really gravitated to me. He was talking about like people staying true to themselves and doing the music and do the art that that they like, that they want to do. Stop
Mm,
catering to what everybody else want to
right,
hear,
right,
what everybody want to
right,
do, because everybody ain't gonna like your material.
right.
Everybody gonna like what you bring, but it's that one or two people like, oh man, I think that person really dope. You know, they gravitated to you because you drew that person close to you because you just being yourself. And he
Right.
said, but no matter what people say, stay true to yourself. Do what you need to do.
Hmm.
So but have you ever been in an environment where like you have to really cater to the crowd? Like, let's say like you came in there like, man, I'm gonna give them some real stuff, but you see in the crowd that they really not liking that. That's not the type of crowd this is. So what do you do in that moment when you realize you seeing people bombing up there and talking, but the crowd don't like what they material, and you like, man, I wanted to do the same type material. Do you switch it up right then and there, or you still go out and do your thing?
No, so for me, I do well at reading crowds for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
But when I don't feel a certain vibe of the crowd, like sometimes it take me a while to feel the vibe of a crowd, or if I'm going first, I don't know the vibe of the crowd. So when that situation comes about, I got it to where I have poems that work with any crowd, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the best advice I receive as far as like writing poems,
Mm-hmm.
write it to where a white girl in Kentucky could understand it.
Hmm. Right.
Because if she
Right.
can get it, then anybody can get it.
Right. Look, I had that conversation today when I was talking about transparency and someone poem. Like, I didn't heard a couple people like they poems so intricate, so high level, where a person ain't gonna get it. So
Hmm.
I say, especially when you slamming, or you trying to get the crowd. Sometimes the simple stuff works with them because it draws them to it. If
Yeah.
you two using all these big words that nobody know
Yeah.
about,
Yeah.
and you be like, it sounds cool, but I don't
Right.
even know what you're talking about.
Right.
So like, what about those poets? Like, because I know a couple poets says that their vocabulary is extensive.
Yeah.
It's omnificent. So, but sometimes you be like, I don't know what you're talking about. It sound fire, but I don't know. Do you think
Yeah.
it's kind of like a one trick pony? Do you feel like poets as a one trick pony really don't make it that far?
Um, your crowd is your crowd. That's what I would say about that. You're like that crowd that you got, that's gonna be the only crowd that you can, cater to or perform for. But if you can't go outside of that, you won't get as many gigs here and there because you are that one trick. Like if you only do erotic poetry, you're not getting booked at a church. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So it's opportunities that you missing out on.
Hmm.
But for that intricate person, you gotta be able to have that crowd to where you can go perform for a nursing home too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just showing versatility, man. Like that's all that is. And everybody don't have it, which is fine. Like just know that your crowd is your crowd.
Since we talk about versatility, how many poems you got memorized when you step into a place? Where, like, how many rounds in the clip?
Just memorized.
Hmm.
That's a tough question. That I'm willing to perform or just memorized.
Or that you're willing to perform? Because you got your heavy hitters, that you
Yeah,
memorize, just your go-to poems just to get
yeah.
win somebody over. I mean, how many go-to poems do you have memorized?
I probably got 17 I can go to.
Mm, 17
Yeah, I probably got about 17 I can go to.
that you can spit off the dome, just
Yeah,
17.
yeah, yeah.
Are y'all
That's
listening to him? He said he had 17 in the clip.
that's bro. That's years of what I'm saying. That's years of slamming. You feel me? Like, I,
Man,
yeah.
since you talking about you got it clipped up, let me hear one then. Let me go ahead and hear one since you clipped up.
All right. Let me
I'm
see.
put you on the spot, man.
That's cool. You know, I'm built like that.
Okay.
This is just something. Just the first one that came to my mind.
Okay, let's go.
I remember the first time I noticed you for the first time. You spoke to me with words that sounded unfamiliar, yet so angelic. I called on my guardian angel to ask what you said to me, and she told me you asked me, "How are you doing today?" And then I thought, why would you speak to me in a language that only angels can comprehend? I bet sometimes you forget you're an angel. I bet sometimes when you leave home to go to work, you forget to take off your halo that shines so bright above your head, like you just came up with a good idea, like perhaps this guy is more than just a customer that enjoys deluxe cheeseburgers from the value meal. See, she works at Wendy's. Which is really ironic how a maximum woman is working for minimum wage. And I would say you don't belong working here, but if you did it, we might not have engaged in conversation. And ever since then, I thank my stomach on occasion for building itself up for hunger, turning itself inside out, stretching itself towards starvation. Because when our eyes locked on each other, neither one of us wanted to know the combination. And I stood there trying to figure out how to answer your question. How are you doing today? Like whether I should tell you this is the greatest day of my life. Like whether I should tell you that God answered my prayers when I was just a little boy, saying I wish I could find someone as beautiful as my mother, with a smile that doesn't falter, a personality that guarantees tomorrow, a right eye that holds dreams, a left eye that holds determination, a body that doesn't exist because my eyes can't make its way to behold the booty that lies below your waist. I'm sorry. Your stomach, because nothing about you is a waste, while at the same time trying not to remove the halo that you forgot to remove this morning, pressing it together, making it small enough to belong to a Barbie doll, putting it on your left finger and just asking you to marry me. And instead I chose a different route, and I just told you I'm better now. And just when I thought she asked me the hardest question I could possibly imagine, she followed up and she asked me, "How may I take your order?" And then I sat down, I said, "Let me get a number 3." She looked at the menu and I said, "No, I mean you, me, and our daughter. But first, let's start with the number 2, just me and you. And later we can be concerned with daughters and sons. But you know what? I don't need the menu anymore. I'll just make you my number 1 and make sure that comes with a side of forever. And open that meal to a large, making your men better. And you can hold the broken promises and cheating on one another, but add some small arguments so I know we'll always fight for each other. And oh, this meal comes with a drink. Fill it up with your exes so I can see what your disappointment tastes like. Let me drink your pain away, see what broke your heart, just to know how to fix it right. And I really don't mean to be such a bother, but I'm going to also need some condiments. Let's start with the faith of a mustard seed. We will move mountains, we will move continents, and no woman will ever catch up to your beauty, so there's no need to be jealous. And last but not least, can I have all the times that we will relish? And when I finished my order, she asked me one last question that I thought was rhetorical, but yet so clever. She said, "Will that be for here to go?" I simply responded, "I'll take that forever. Peace."
Man, that was fire. Look, fire.
That's just one
I'm
of them.
talking about the stomach because nothing about you.
Yeah,
Let me
man.
sip your disappointment. We'll see what the disappointment tastes like.
Yeah, man. That's just
Lines
one in the
like that.
chamber. This is one in the
Lines like
chamber, bro.
that. Poets. Poets is in the lead. This should be an alert. Yeah, this should be an alert. Your mind should be ding, 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 ding. Let me get in that lab because that was fire.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I'm ready for the season, bro. I'm ready for the season, man. I'm in rare form right now, bro.
Look, man, let's talk about it for a little bit, man. We gonna have 24 poets in there. I did say 20, but I'm gonna add 4 more to it. We gonna have 24 poets in this.
All right.
Out of
That's a lot of
24
poets.
poets.
That's a lot of
24
poets.
poets. How do you feel like you can be on top Or do you think, okay, how would you rank yourself not knowing who the poets is? If there's 24 poets, do you think you can be in the top 5 poets?
Out of how many?
24. Can you be in the top 5?
Come on, bro. Yeah. I mean, come on, bro. If I'm not answering that way, like, what am I saying? Why am I even here? If I can't even be top 5, why am I here?
Hey man,
come on, man. I ain't here to waste my time, bro. Like,
look.
I'm here. Hey,
you be surprised though, man. You know, some people like I'm just trying to at least get in the top 10, top 15, and they just trying to get their feet wet to see where they stand. But
hey, I ain't mad at them, but
look,
I'm not. Look, I'm here to show out, man.
so
I'm
look,
here.
I'm gonna ask you a question. So we are keeping stats and records and all that good stuff. So how would you feel if you started losing? Just say you started off like 4-10. Your record's 4-10.
Okay.
Do you think that would keep you in to keep you going farther?
Say that again. You broke up a little bit.
I said by your record being 4-10.
Mm-hmm.
But you to work a little bit harder, or would that like, damn, I ain't getting it, man. I'm keep losing.
If I'm what
would be your mentality?
If I'm 4-10, it's some freaking animals and beasts up in this league. If I'm 4-10, bro, I would feel like I was getting cheated around here. You feel me? But if I'm 4-10, like legit, if I'm 4-10 and I ain't getting it done, bro, I'm in the lab, bro. All right, let's figure this out. I gotta go back to the drawing board. Like, I ain't doing something right. I wasted 15 years of slam poetry to be 4-10. Come on, bro. Nah. If I start 4-10, bro. If I start 4-10, you better kick me out the league. Cause
hey, but to be honest, it's gonna be some poets. Their record's gonna be 4-10. Everybody can't have a perfect record.
You're right.
It's like
I'm coming. So that's why I'm saying, bro. That's why I gotta come heavy, bro. Every round, every poet, they gotta get something heavy. I ain't taking it light on nobody. I just can't, because they ain't finna get no upset on me. Nah.
So let's talk about the judging system. So we have 4 judges, and you have 5 categories that you're gonna be judged on. So how do you feel about having different categories that you're gonna be judged on, far as they giving you a 8.5?
So when it comes to the judging system, I like the categories that they got. I would like to see what judge rates, what particular, like what category they feel like wasn't as strong as the others. You know what I'm saying? To where they docked points because you lacked here. I would like to see that on the scoring rubric. But I do like it, and it gives the competitors a rubric to write off of. And show what you can do better at. If it ain't your performance, then all right, cool. I need to work on my performance. If it ain't your like storytelling, lyricalness, or whatever, you can see what you need to work towards. So it gives you like, you ain't wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? Because like, now I know what I need to, like. It's like if it's the NBA, like, you losing games, but you see bright spots somewhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so what do I need to do in order to get over that hump? So yeah, I feel like that's the best thing about the scoring. System.
Because the thing is, one category can really knock you off. Just say your performance low, and all the judges give you like, well, we give you a 2 for your performance.
Right.
That will hurt.
Right, but you got a fire poem.
You got a fire poem, but the performance knocked you down. So you can see how you can be strong in other points, but at one point you might be like kind of lacking. That might your poem might be better.
Right.
But if you slip up and your performance not good,
right,
that can make you take a L.
Right. So you definitely got to come like focused. You definitely got to come focused.
Because everything counts. Because just like when you do poetry slams, they give you, I gave you a 7.3. Like, what does that mean?
Right.
Like,
Like, what
so
did you not like about this? Like, yeah.
so because I didn't been in poetry slams where I thought I had some fire material, and I'm like, you gave me that. Then
Mhm.
a woman go up there and she talks about skinny women, how skinny women ain't shit, and I'm like, and y'all gave her tens.
Yeah, and bro, when it comes to slamming, I realize it ain't. It's never. It's always about the poem you pick. It's not you. It's about the poem you pick. Because
Mm-hmm.
it ain't. It's not about how fire your poem was. If it's not the right poem for those judges, then you didn't pick the right poem.
Okay, so look, this is when y'all I'm sending out the paperwork Monday to y'all. So y'all will get the paperwork, y'all read over it, but this is what I'm putting in there. You have to pick your poem before the match. You
Mm.
can't sit and listen to someone go first, then you just come with a better poem that you think is better. You will have to submit your poem before you go on.
Oh, that's crazy. That does make it tougher.
So
That make it tougher. That make it tougher. But I guess the thing with that, then you just gotta if we compare it to sports, you gotta watch film.
mm-hmm,
You gotta see what your opponent's been doing.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
So that I think that will make it a lot more difficult because
It is.
let's
It is
say
more difficult because if I hear your poem and I know I can use one of my throwaways, I'm
right.
good. I can use this other fire poem for the
Mm-hmm,
next round. But it's just like with sports. You got to come with your A game every play.
mm-hmm.
You can't lack.
And what if you have a throwaway? You see, they're like, okay, that poet ain't really that. I'm gonna use this throwaway on this one. But
But
what
they
happened?
come
He
with
just
and they come with their best thing they ever written.
mm. So that's why I say, man, you can go 4-10.
Yeah.
If you pick the wrong one and someone come with some fire, you like
Yeah, that's real.
because like honestly, to say if it's the other way around, it can be easily it's like, okay, you did that poem, I can win this one easily. But if you
Mm-hmm.
don't know what a person coming with and they don't know what you coming with,
Yep. And it's
like
only one
it's up in
round.
the air. It's one
And
round.
it's only one round.
One round.
So yeah, you got to definitely study your opponents, see what they come with. So,
So man,
but
we getting close to the end of. I mean, I got a couple more questions to ask you. So, what would you think will be? Not even that. What is your expectations about being in this league? I think we lost True. I think we lost True. Bad connection. Bad connection. But hey, man, I appreciate True for coming on here, man. That was True the poet, True the poet. Man, it was always a blessing having him on this platform. Every time he show up and he do his thing. Man, y'all see what's on the title. Poetry Life League. It's going down July. Some of the best poets across the United States. Across the United States. All the states. We bringing the poets out. So this ain't never been done in history of poetry. We bringing something new, something entertainment, something that you will never even expect. This is Poetry Life League. Check out our vibe. You see the merch, Poetry Life League. Check us out. Oh, they ain't got nothing on that sleeve, but the pen sick. Hey, check us out. The website will be up soon. Thepensick.com and PoetryLifeLeague.com. Hey, we innovators. Support the innovators, not the imitators. But hold up, we got True back in the building. True in the building, man. Appreciate you pulling back up. Hey, man, we finna go ahead and then dip up out of here, man. But tell the people, who
yeah,
what
man,
you
it's
do.
True Poet. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, the real True Poet. Y'all can follow me on Facebook, True McCoy. Man, just follow the journey, follow the story. I'm trying. I'm on a journey of being the best poet I can be. So follow it. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the love.
I true. That's true. This poet, man. Look, we have a show every Saturday, man. We be having real conversations, real dope vibes in here. We be spinning poetry, we just be in here kicking, laid back, chill. Man, it's a cool vibe,
For sure.
But we showing poets that we can come together and do something great. You know, the world is against poetry, but we finna create our own lane and tell them, look, we taking over.
Facts.
Poets are the best writers in the world. Man, for real. But shout out to True Poet, man. True Poet.
Poetry lives and breathes, it sings and sighs. In virtual spaces, new voices rise. The Poetry Life League, a celebration of words and powerful expression. Poets from all corners answer the call. They step into the spotlight, voices their weapon. The energy is electric, anticipation palpable. The journey to be crowned Poetry Life Champion begins. Each poet, a universe unto themselves. Their words paint vivid pictures, evoke laughter and tears. The quiet introspection of haiku, the rhythmic cadence of spoken word, each performance, a window into the soul. The online competition is intense yet incredibly supportive. Each round presents unique challenges and new opportunities to shine. Poets pour their hearts out, bearing their souls to the world. Judges offer critiques and encouragement. The virtual audience fuels the poet's fire. Every word a step closer to the championship. The Poetry Life League is more than just a competition, it's a vibrant poetry community. Lifelong friendships are forged. The power of poetry transcends the stage. It spills into the streets, into the hearts of those who listen.
Get the money with you or with your not. Get the fucking whip with the pot. Your corn, I invest up in the stock. Let everybody went straight up to the top. No